Hi guys, happy new month to you all. First off, I would start by appreciating the 75 amazing people I have in this community. Damn, like you guys waited up until this time. Oh my goodness, I want to really thank you for your support and your patience ever since the launch of Lead and Thrive with Charity. Honestly, it gives me joy to see that we still have 75 subscribers well seated in a platform that hasn't been active. To be very honest, there has been a bit of back and forth movements in the past few months, and I really apologize for that. But guys, we are back, and this time we are back to learn, to share, and to inspire one another consistently. Okay, that being said, expect our new video updates. Yes, that's the word. Our new video updates on the 3rd of June 2026, and that's on Wednesday, guys. I'm so excited for it. Do you know why? Because in that video I'm going to be sharing my experience from Nigeria to Spain for the very first time. And beyond this journey, I believe that this story will inspire you to see possibilities irrespective of where you are right now in your life's journey. As a student, graduate, or young creative still finding your path, I believe that there's something in this story for you. Yes. So back to our new month message. You know, the month of June is the 6th month of the year, and this season comes with lots of emotions and thoughts. To some, it's a moment where they get to reflect, oh, what have I been doing, the milestones. And to others, it's also a moment of reflection of the goals that haven't been met yet. Either ways, it's a period where you get to mark your progress report, the lessons, the mistakes, and everything in between, guys. For me, I have a lot to share, what the seasons, this period has been teaching me lately, and I hope it inspires you in a way or two. And I'll be happy to learn about yours in the comment section. So number one I would like to be sharing with us is live with gratitude. Yes, this one is really important. Whether you are making progress or not, whether it feels like your plans are turning out well or not, it's important to have the mind posture of gratitude. Do you know why? Because having this mind of gratitude, it helps you to appreciate where you are in your journey, and also it gives you strength to see, it gives you strength for what's ahead of you, to keep moving forward. Because for example, when you have something that when you look back, for myself, I appreciate pictures a lot. In fact, people know this, I post throwback pictures, because looking back, it helps me to appreciate where I am now. That was my prayer point long time ago, and then coming in, I'm already working in my answered prayer. So it's something that has really helped me, not just this period but over the years. Okay, so will you be living with gratitude now? And then number two, little things matters. Yes, we shouldn't be taking things for granted. I tell myself this, and I'm sharing with us as a community. Yes, little things matters. Look around you, your family, your relationships, your blessings, opportunities that you've been able to achieve is something to be grateful for. Now you may be saying that, okay, how do I know? There are some things that you have not been able to do. Maybe you've been trying to learn something and you are able to do that. Maybe you want to learn how to write and you have been finding it difficult, and then you find out that you can do that effortlessly. It's something to be grateful. The air that you breathe, that you can even carry out a project, you can do something, you are living, you are breathing, you're moving, miracle. It's something to really appreciate. Little things really matters, because most of the time the seemingly small things in our lives end up making the bigger difference, forming the bigger part of our lives. I hope you understand. Okay. And then again, the third thing I would like to share with us is the importance of honest and healthy conversations. This is really important, and not just this period, it's something that has really helped me. And sometimes I'm moved to start thinking if it's a weakness or not, but I've learned over the years that not just this period, but I see it playing out. That is why I said I'm going to share it. This honest conversation, it helps a lot, especially to those you care about. It's not just anywhere you find yourself. It's very important to always have healthy conversations with people, because doing this will help you to understand people better from their point of view, because it also saves you from unnecessary assumptions, because assumptions, it remains the poorest form of knowledge. If you don't know about anything and you don't care to find out, you end up guessing, you end up assuming, and at the end of the day you find out that, oh, this wasn't right. But if you sit down to have that conversation with that friend, with that co-worker, with that classmate, you'll be able to do yourself good to clear every unnecessary doubt. Because guys, this life is short though. We just need to keep moving and having a healthy and peaceful experience as we move. And also, most of the time it also helps me to understand people from their point of view. For example, people tend to respond to situations, to things from where they are mentally and emotionally. So that is why it's not good to just always think that, oh, maybe the feedback you are getting is not what you expect, and then because you don't know what you don't know. But when you subject yourself to actually having a posture of really listening, you'll be able to have a different perspective of people, and you'll be able to see reasons why they act the way they do. Okay, so will you be having a healthy conversations from today? It's not a form of weakness. It empowers you, it strengthens you, and it helps you to be clear in any aspect of your journey, and it's really, really helpful. And then again, solitude. Yes, solitude is something that has really helped me. In fact, this period from January to this time is something that I have sat with once in a while. I've just, sometimes I just go off media. It's really important. Whenever you feel like you are no longer aligning with yourself again, your world is spinning around you, it's always safer to, go out from the noise. Okay, it's a moment of reflections, moment of really going inside of you to see, to read the feelings that you have inside of you, and to see how you can come out of that. Because if you don't pay attention to yourself and the outcome, you affect your progress. Okay, you may think that you are really progressing. Oh, I've been engaged with a lot of things and all of that. If you don't take time to declutter your space, if you don't take time to reflect as a Christian, if you don't take time to really practice going off media, that means you won't have that moment where you get to really realign yourself. Because for myself, I see the solitude as a place of reinvention, rebirthing, where I get to really connect back with God for clarity, for direction and realignment. It really helps me to clear my head in a lot of things. It's a place where I bring a plain sheet, and then again I say, okay, what has worked for me, what hasn't worked for me, and how do I progress from where I am now to where I want to be? Do I need to seek counsel? Do I need to talk to a friend? Do I need to? It's a space where you just get to think. Every other thing will wait. The world will wait. In fact, if anything happens to you, the world will keep moving, guys. So it's important to always reconnect with yourself. Make sure that you are perfectly aligning to your journey, to your self-discovery and all of that. And solitude will really help you. Solitude is not the same as loneliness. Solitude is mostly I like to see that is with a reason. You don't go into solitude and come back empty. You go in, scatter the space, rearrange them back, and then so guys, solitude is really important. Would you be trying it? And then again, lastly, the power of self-learning. Hey, you don't need to joke with this one, no. In fact, you don't need to joke with this one at all. Make I just tell you, because the world is really moving fast, and you don't want to be a cake. You don't want to be that student, graduate, or young creative that doesn't know what is going on. Obviously, a lot is going on already, and you don't want to be caught on fresh. Okay, so you have to take time to really learn basic things. Now the internet exists. We don't really have any reason. Use internet wisely. Learn, ask questions. What inspires me or what motivates me might be different from yours. Then this will now help you to really check the internet. Who has inspired you, or are currently doing what you are doing? Reach out to them, ask specific questions, see how you can incorporate it in your daily life to take you to where you want to be. That way you are teaching yourself, and most of the time it may feel like it's actually not working, you are not seeing physical progress and all of that, but guys, you are really growing. So doing that alone will help you to see the pitfalls, the potholes that you really need to fill, because guys, there are some gaps that nobody can fill for you. So practicing self-learning, being honest with yourself. What are those things? What are your weaknesses? Don't be proud. Most time people say, that is how I am. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to network. I don't know how to communicate. I don't know how to do this or do that. No, don't be that kind of... No, lead and thrive. You must lead and you must thrive. That is why I'm here. That is why we are here. So I encourage you not to really wait for basic things to come to you. Sometimes you go for them, okay? And the internet is one way to go. Use it wisely. Learn. At least find something that interests you and just genuinely seek to know about those things and see yourself improving. The way I am now is not the way I was 3 years ago, 5 years ago. Although I'm not where I want to be yet, but I'm still trusting my process. It hasn't been easy, but I keep doing it. I keep showing up, and I hope you are doing so. And then guys, that's all. But then lastly, I would like to add one more thing. I think I'm missing something. Yes, be a light. Imagine that you're in a dark room and then you just lit a candle. You see, it shines. Even in the midst of where you are right now, choose to be a light that shines brightly. Honestly, I believe that no matter who we are, or irrespective of our background, experience and exposure, we always have something to offer. We can offer our time, we can offer our resources, we can offer encouragement to people. There are battles, there are things you have overcome in your life that, there has been a lot of progress for you. You've seen the role that God played in that, the relationships you had, a lot of, obstacles that you have fought and won. And there are people going through that same aspect. There are people going through that difficulties. You can help them out. Are you a student here? You understand things better. You can choose to encourage others, teach them. That way you are also contributing. You are also shining your light, and no candles goes dim by lighting another candle. That's one thing you need to know. Be out there, see yourself. That is why personal reflection, it's non-negotiable for me. Go in, see yourself. What are the potentials that you see you see in yourself that you can do effortlessly? You bring it out, share it, to people, and encourage them. You know, I was watching somebody's interview, a creator's interview that I admire, and she was saying that how she measures her own success is saying that somebody listens to her, see her, you know, what she does, and they get inspired to do that same thing, or to even show up for themselves. That she's happy when somebody else gets better because of her. And honestly, it's the same for me. I choose to show up because I know that God has really installed a lot in me, and I don't want to, in the voice of Miles Moron, I don't want to die I want to die empty. Okay, I want to die empty in the sense that I want to give out everything that God has planted in me. So to you, I put it to you too. What is that thing that God has planted in you that you can do effortlessly? This may be your sign to just start it up. Doesn't matter where you are. You may say, I'm a student, I don't have the time. I don't know. You can start. You love to care for people. Start caring for them. You can offer prayers to people. You can maybe you don't have the money now. You can offer your prayers to them. You can care for them. You can give your time. You can teach. You can encourage a lot of things. So keep shining. That's like the bonus tips. Okay, so guys, this is already 16 minutes down the line, and I'm grateful. I'm sure that you are blessed with what I've been learning or what I've been up to this period, and I'm wishing you all the best, guys. Lead and thrive. Please make sure that you keep leading and you keep thriving. I just have one request again from you. Please talk to someone about my YouTube channel. Trust me, we are back, and this time stronger. And engage. Please like, comment, share, and just let us build the community. I want us to grow. I want us to really improve this platform, and it starts with you. It starts with me. Thank you. Will you be doing that for me? Thank you. Bye. Love you. Mwah.